Because there are many moments in life where things don't flow as we expected, where things don't turn out as well as we had hoped. It's often because a specific action on our part is missing, which is exactly what we're going to learn about today. Why are our plans, our goals often not achieved? Stay until the end of this message. You will understand the reason for this, what you should do and how much you will be blessed. This channel is where you will always find the truth being preached to teach you, to bless you, to instruct you so that all areas of your life may prosper, or become better. And in Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 1, it says to us, "To plan, however, is for the Lord to give the right word. All a man's ways seem right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart's true motives." Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. So, it's clear here that while we have the ability to plan, the final word, the right word, comes from the Lord, my brother. All our paths might seem right to us. The ways of man seem right, but the Lord judges the true intentions, my brother. And if we do not dedicate our works to the Lord, our plans will not prosper. Proverbs is very clear and specific in what it teaches us. Why do many things in our life not flow? Why are many things in your life not working out? It's because, my friend, you have not yet handed over control to God. That's exactly what you need to do. People can plan, they have that capacity, as we just read. However, the Lord will always give the right answer, the final word. It will be from Him that the final answer comes, but people forget this. And they keep planning, planning, planning. Their eyes see everything as good, everything seems right, but the Lord is there, judging the true motivations. Why is this person planning this? Why does this person desire that so much? God is there judging, seeing, analyzing your intentions, what's going through your mind, the intentions of your heart. Then He looks and says, well, this person has planned, but she forgot that I am the one who gives the final and right word. She thinks everything is right in her eyes because she's perhaps not analyzing everything 100% as a whole, and she's not dedicating her life to me. Which is why she's not succeeding. Because sometimes, my brother, what seems right in your eyes does not seem right in the eyes of God. Have you ever stopped to think? Why have you often been frustrated with your plans, your projects, your planning, what you've longed for? It's perhaps because you forgot from the beginning that God needs to be at the forefront of everything. You haven't handed over control of your life to Him. And so, my brother, it's natural that frustrations arise. When we don't hand over control of our lives to God, no matter in which area of our life it may be, we can get frustrated, because often what seems good to us, God is seeing ahead and He sees that it's not good. That it won't be the best for us. He has the best plans, the greatest. He knows what's in store for our lives. But we need to align our lives with His will, so that we live not what we want, but the best. We can't be like rebellious children, who want to do their own will and completely ignore what the parents advise, even though the parents know and want what is best. We worsened because rebellion in our own will, what seemed good to our eyes, spoke louder. My brother, do not forget that God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He already knows what the end of all things will be, and often some of your plans won't work out because He knows that in the end, there will be frustration, but it's not a frustration compared to the frustration you will have when things don't work out. It's a frustration and a very bad outcome. So, to save you, He won't bless that planning, He won't be with you in it. There are many things in which God might not be with you, perhaps because you didn't hold His hand before starting or when you started, perhaps because you're relying on your own strength and not on God's help. So, my brother, if you want to walk alone, you may go, but without God's control. Great, you will see that things will get out of control, and there will be many situations where you won't have control because it would be God helping you, controlling, keeping everything in line, everything right. But because you are not with Him, because you haven't placed the control of your life in His hands, things don't move forward, they don't flow. So understand this, my brother, this is an act that Many people, many of your plans that went wrong, might have succeeded if you had handed over control to God. But maybe you are here thinking, no, but I have had frustrated plans even when I handed over control to God. So why didn't it work out? Because God knows what's best, He knows that wasn't the best for you. So I ask you, did you stay frustrated yet remained in His presence, asking Him to show you what was best? Which path to follow? Or did you get frustrated, abandon the plan, the purpose, the goal, and moved on? Because, my brother, if you seek God, if you search for Him, you will find Him. If you ask and cry out, He will answer you. His word says so. So if you cry out, He will answer, and you will ask God, but why didn't it work out? He will reveal to you, He will place in your mind, on your path, showing you what could have happened, the deliverance He might have been giving you. So, put the control of your life in God's hands because there will be situations that are beyond our control, my brother. And if we are not with God, if the control of our life is not in God's hands, then you've lost control, and now what? How will it be? You didn't hand over control of your life to God and you lost control of the situation. You've reached your limit, you don't know what to do anymore, you find yourself at a dead end, and now what? What will you do if the control is not in God's hands? So leave the control in God's hands. Surrender your life so that God can guide you, direct you. Ask Him to illuminate your paths, ask Him what you should and shouldn't do. Be assured. Because if the control of your life is in God's hands, the plans, purposes, and goals you have will be aligned with His will, with the best He has for you, and you will achieve, you will reach, you will conquer. But the question is, will you hand over the control of your life to God or will you continue insisting on your own self, on your own will, wanting to take control of your life yourself? What will happen then? More frustrations? No, my brother, put the control in His hands, let Him take care of you, let Him guide you because He knows the best path, the best way, and the best He has for your life. Here I am leaving another message, click here, continue nourishing yourself, learn a little more, the more you learn, the more God fills you with knowledge, wisdom, and blesses your life.